the game isn't going to be arriving for me until tomorrow, even though the game came out today. But with this demo that lasts 3 hours, and you being able to transfer your save data over to the full game, I can just pretend that we're starting now, and we basically are. But yeah, so in this demo, you can play for 3 hours from the start of the game as recorded in your save file. You can choose any of the 8 protagonists, just as in the full version of the game. You'll also be able to carry over your saved game data and use it in the full game. So travel beyond the starting ranges will be restricted. Later chapters of each protagonist's tale, as well as some side stories, are available only in the full game. So apart from not being able to leave the starting areas, I guess it's as if we're starting it today, and then we can just continue tomorrow when I actually get the game in the mail. So yeah. And Marshall Law, no problem, your longest subscription and your only one, to be honest. Well, hey, thanks again, I really appreciate it. Yeah, and my one to you is my only paid one. I have 2 if you count Twitch Prime. Octopath Traveler Prologue Demo, which is honestly just gonna become part 1 of my playthrough of this, because you can transfer over the data. And don't you love Halloween just a tad bit too much? Nah. But yeah, so my cousin telling me earlier that the character's names literally spell out Octopath. Like, I'll quickly look at that again here. Completely blew my mind. So if you look at Octopath, Ophelia, Silas, Tressa, Ulbrich, Primrose, Alphen, Therian, Hannet. That's mind-blowing right there. That's cool. That's neato. Also, something else that he had told me was apparently there was like a poll thing that showed what most people's paths are, even though the game just came out today. So it seems like the majority of people, by the way, is this too loud? Oh yeah, that's kind of loud. Let's turn it down just a bit, sorry. Yeah, that should be a bit better, should be able to hear me clear. Anyway, most people are starting with Ophelia, then going Primrose, Cyrus, Therian, is apparently what most people are doing. Also, I love the main theme of this game so much. I'd love to learn it on piano. And Air Mode, how's you and your beautiful hair going? It's going pretty well, Josh and Al. This game just came out today, I don't have it yet. I'll be getting it tomorrow in the mail. So I'm doing the demo for now, since I'll be able to transfer over my save data anyway. So it's basically as if we're starting it, I guess. But yeah, how's it going today, Josh and Al? I'm gonna stop ranting on Halloween for now, you'll continue at a later date. So, I have a question for you all. Who are we gonna start with then? Like, I'll put it to a vote here, as long as it's not Ulbrich or Primrose, since we already covered those 2 in the previous demo. So one of the other 6. So, who do we have here? We have Alphen, Path Action, Inquire, Talent, Concoct. Your name is Alphen and you are an apothecary. You treat the wounded and sick in a small village amid the babbling brooks of the Riverlands. Stricken ill as a child, you were saved by a traveler who asked for nothing in return, inspiring you to follow in his footsteps. Though hesitant to leave the only home you've known, your best friend convinces you to follow your dream, wherever it may lead you. Then we have Therian here, with steel, picklock. Your name is Therian and you are a thief. While your past is a guarded secret, your exploits are known far and wide. Mere whispers of your extravagant heists strike fear into the hearts of the wealthy. Driving into the Clifflands one day, you hear a rumor of great riches to be had. You set your sights on a mansion said to be impregnable, only to find what you never expected. Then we have Hannet, provoke and capture. Your name is Hannet, and you are a hunter, one of the last descendants of an ancient clan that calls the deep forest home. Your prowess with the bow is unmatched. Your master left home 1 year ago, summoned to hunt a dread beast, and you protected the village while awaiting his return. Then one day, the return of an old friend gives you cause for concern, and you strike out on a journey of your own. And we have Ophelia, guide and summon, and Therian so far, you'd say? Your name is Ophelia and you are a cleric. You hail from the Snowswift Frostlands, where you dutifully serve the Order of the Flame under your adoptive father, the Archbishop. As your adoptive sister and best friend prepares to embark on a perilous pilgrimage, you stand ever at her side, but unbeknownst to the both of you, events are about to take a tragic turn. Is this an RPG? Yes, it is indeed, Dom. Also, I'm just realizing I'm covering the portraits with my camera, so I'll just quickly go over that again. I'll have the camera off for now, where it's not blocking, for anyone that wanted to see that. I'll turn the camera back on again when the game actually starts. Sorry about that, by the way. But yeah, and then we have Cyrus. with scrutinized and study foe. Your name is Cyrus, and you are a scholar. You teach at the Royal Academy in Atlasdam, and though you have numerous admirers, your only true passion is the pursuit of knowledge. There's so much more I would learn. One day you realize that an invaluable tome has vanished from the Royal Library, piquing your insatiable curiosity. Then we have Tressa, which is who my cousin started with, actually. With purchase and eye for money. Your name is Tressa, and you are a merchant. You stock the shelves of your parents' shop in your sleepy seaside hometown, yet you often find yourself gazing out at sea, longing for something more. What lies beyond the horizon? You thought you'd never know the answer. Then one day, an unfamiliar vessel weighs anchor at the docks, changing your life forever. Anyway, I'll read these out even though we already did these in the other demos, so I'll save them until later in the actual playthrough. Your name is Ulbrich, and you are a warrior. Once a proud knight, you lost both king and kingdom in a bloody coup. Today you serve as a master-at-arms for a remote mountain village. To what end do I wing my blade? The question tortured you night after restless night. Then one day you will hear a name from your past, giving you a new purpose. Also, this guy has the best theme out of all the characters. I was listening to some of the music earlier, this morning actually, before I went to work. Every character has a theme, and this guy's is like the best. It's so cool. Do 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 do. Your name is Primrose, and you are a dancer. You ply your trade in the pleasure district of Sunshade, a town forever shrouded in darkness. In truth, you are the high-born daughter of the once proud House Azelhart, an identity you conceal from all. 3 men bearing the mark of the crow. They took my father from me, but you will have your revenge. And then it goes back here. So yeah, we did the brief demo before this one that featured Ulbrich and Primrose. So sorry Dom, but Primrose and Ulbrich are kind of eliminated because of that, because we've already covered them before in previous streams. So for this playthrough, I'll cover them later in the playthrough since we've seen them before. So yeah, good question, Josh Adal. When are you gonna play DBT with me? When are you gonna do that? But yeah, so from these 6 here, we have the Apothecary Elfin, the Thief Therian, the Hunter Hannet, the Cleric Ophelia, the Scholar Cyrus, and the Merchant Tressa. What does everyone want here? What does everyone vote for? We have 1 vote for Therian here from Haunt. You guys are ready when I am? Yeah, it'll be a bit difficult with work lately, I guess. Like, Sunday might actually work. So, in 2 days that might actually work if I'm not, deep into this. Whoops, I didn't mean to say that yet. And Star Evil Within 2, as you've owned it for a while now. Yeah, I noticed when you started streaming this morning, I was at work, so I didn't have a chance to, stop in and say hi, but I was curious as to what you were streaming. So I briefly hopped in to check that. Ulbrich, again, do it. If no one else is saying anything, then I'm just gonna go with Therian here, because something new. And no one else is saying anything else. Though I could honestly just listen to this theme all day. And you're gonna rewatch this Evil Within 2 there. You're okay with the Thief class? The thing about this game is you will meet all these characters along the way, and they all will become a part of your party. It's not like you go through the entire game with just the one character, is the thing though. You will meet everyone else. That's why it's called Octopath for 8. They all eventually become party members. I assume if that's not like that, then that'd be silly. But yeah, it seems very much like that is the case, especially considering I've seen gameplay with multiple characters. And you can literally see in the art for this game them all traveling together. Yeah, last hour of the stream is a different game which you didn't plan on playing. Yeah, I saw the last little bit of that, and that was a interesting question mark game. Certainly different, I guess. But yeah. And Therian the Thief, that's strange to you. Hey, it's all for the point of having Octopath in the names for O, C, all the way to Therian for T. So yeah, it's all to spell out Octopath using the first letter of their names. Yeah, there aren't exactly classes apart from what I guess the characters' classes are, which is what it's locked with for life. But yeah, it looks like we're going with Therian then. Yeah, I found it weird. It was weird. We're starting Therian. Yeah, this is absolutely a very different RPG from what we're used to. Absolutely. It's really cool.
A few moments later.
There's no game audio? Guess we're restarting. Why? We're restarting. Restarting the stream. Be right back. Okay, someone please tell me if there's music right here. Can someone please confirm? And Hot, you're too late, Dom. Yeah, it already happened. Okay, so there is game music. Jeez. Don't hurt me. 4-year-old go. Not 4. What the heck am I saying? I'm so sorry. I'm stupid. 14 going into high school. And audio. Cool. Alright, picking up where we left off. Yes, we're beginning our adventure as Therian then. Okay, so good to hear that there's music. Thanks for letting me know.